Welcome to Learning Algebra with Ms. Rodriguez. By the end of this video, you will understand how to write an equation in the slope-intercept form given 2 points. So here we want to go over writing equations using 2 points. Recall when we are given 2 points, we want to first find the slope using our slope formula. In order to ensure that I use my formula correctly, I always want to take my points and label them to know which one is x1, y1, and which one is x2, y2. After I label my points, I just want to ensure I put them into my formula correctly. Once I've put them into my formula, I just want to go ahead and simplify top with top, bottom with bottom. So 2 minus 1 gives me 1, and 4 minus 0 gives me 4. So this means that my slope is equal to 1 over 4. Step 2 is to use the right-intercept to write the equation. The reason that I can use my y-intercept to write the equation is because I noticed that one of my points is already a y-intercept. So my y-intercept is always, by definition, a point where the x value is 0. So because the x value is 0, this means that my y-intercept is the number 1. So if my b is equal to 1, based on the point I was given, I can write an equation. So recall y equals mx plus b is the equation that we are using. So m can now be the number 1/4. B can now be the number 1. But now everything else is going to stay. So the y equals and the x stay a part of the actual equation. So I now have an equation in slope-intercept form. If I am trying to find the equation of a line that passes through the points 2, -4 and 3, -2, we are faced with the problem that a y-intercept is not given. So lucky for us, we can use our slope-intercept form to find a y-intercept when necessary. So I want to find an equation of a line that passes through the point 2, -4 and 3, -2. So similar as before, I'm still going to find the slope. I'm going to make sure to label my points to ensure that my points are accurate. So once I plug in my points into my formula correctly, I just need to simplify top with top, bottom with bottom. So -2 minus -4 gives me a +2, and 3 minus 2 gives me 1. I can simplify this further because 2 over 1 is just the number 2. So this means that m is equal to the number 2, or my slope is equal to the number 2. This is a different part now because now I need to use one of the points and the slope to find the b. So I'm going to bring back my y equals mx plus b formula because that is what I have to find the b. So here I have the b term. I just don't know what it is. I could replace the letters y, m, and x with numbers from my problem. So for m, I now know that the number is actually the number 2. So I no longer need the variable m. For y and x, I have a choice. Because I have 2 points, I get to pick one of the points to use. So really to find the b, I just need one point and the slope. I'm going to use the first one. So I'm going to use the 2 and the -4. So because y comes first, that means my y is going to be -4 equals m I already know is 2, and x is the number 2 again. The b is what I don't know. That is what I'm going to do to solve. So now I'm going to bring back my solving equation skills, and I'm going to say that 2 times 2 is equal to 4. I'm going to bring down everything I did not use, and I'm going to solve this equation for b. So that means I want to get rid of this +4 by subtracting 4. So now I have b by itself, it's isolated, and -4 minus 4 is equal to -8. So now that I know that b is a number -8, and I know that m is equal to 2, I can write an equation. I can say y equals m is 2, x needs to stay a part of the equation, b is -8. So I use the equation y equals mx plus b to solve for b, but once I found out what the y-intercept is, what the b is, I went back to the slope-intercept form and I replaced the m and the b only to actually have an equation I can use to represent all the points on this line. If you have found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow educators or students.